And I am very glad to be here. As he said, I just got back here from England. I don't know if any of you have ever been to England. Anybody ever been to the UK? Yeah, you have? Well, for those of you who haven't gone, let me tell you. If you're going over there for good cuisine, stay the fuck home. The one thing they don't do in England is cook. And I thought I would have an easy time in England. You figure it's a country where there's no language barrier. They speak English, we speak English. It should be simple. No. They have different terms for the same word, and if somebody doesn't hip you to these terms, it could be a very difficult time. For instance, what we call an elevator, they called a lift. What we call the trunk of the car, they call the boot of the car. What we call French fries, they call chips. What we call a cigarette, they call a fag. Nobody told me. I had lunch with a beautiful English woman, and after we finished eating, she said, "Excuse me, Sinck, I've got to go out and smoke a fag." I said, "What kind of gangster bitch are you? What the fuck? You can't talk to this fucking guy? You gotta smoke the motherfucker?" He didn't seem that evil when I first came here. Same thing happened to my cousin. I have a cousin that happens to be gay. Yeah, we got one in our family. I don't know. You know somebody for your whole fucking life. And then all of a sudden, one Thanksgiving, you say to the guy, "Hey, pass the potatoes." And he came out, and he's my cousin, and I love him. He flew to England. He was supposed to stay for 3 weeks. He ended up coming back home the same fucking day. He landed at Heathrow Airport in London. And while he was walking through the airport, they made an announcement over the loudspeaker: "Extinguish all fags immediately." And got right back the fuck on the plane. There's a lot of shit. Shit just changes, and it bothers me, man. All these people that are on MySpace and Facebook, anybody on Facebook? You got a Facebook page, yeah? Yeah? See, I'm old school. I don't understand it. Why the fuck am I going to get on the computer when I could just call you? It doesn't make sense to me. People are telling the World Wide Web every fucking thing they're doing. On Facebook, they have a status page, and people put shit like, "I'm about to eat chocolate chip cookies and take a shower." I'm wondering who gives a fuck. See, all that computer shit has a different meaning for an old school guy like myself. This area on my lady, that's my space. And if she's a good girl, I can make it Facebook. And if she's a real good girl, I'll stay down there until it twitters. I can't fuck with any of this new shit, man. I got a text message from my nephew about 2 weeks ago that was so fucking evil. I wanted to take the phone and run it to my sister so she could whip his ass while it was still on the fucking screen. It was probably the sickest, most evil joke that I've ever heard. But it was funny, so I gave him $20 and told him to shut the fuck up. It's about a little boy. I don't know if you may have received this text message. It's about a little boy who's walking around his parents' house. And as he's going around the house, he gets in front of his parents' bedroom door, and he listens in. He hears noises. Oh, oh, oh. So he pushes open the door, he looks in, and his father is making love to his mother. Pow! Doggy style. Pow! Pow! But mommy's bent over in the bed so she can't see what's going on. The father looks up, and he sees the son. And when he sees the son looking at him, he gives the son the pow, 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 pow. son lets the door close and walks the fuck out. After the father's finished, he takes a shower, puts on his bathrobe, and he goes walking around the house. While he's walking around the house, he gets in front of his son's bedroom door, and he hears noises coming out of his son's bedroom. So he's like, what the fuck could that be? He pushes open the door, and his son, pow, is going to work, pow, on his grandmother. Pow, pow. I told you it was sick and evil, right? Pow. So the father is obviously shocked. He looks, hey, what the fuck is going on in here? What kind of sick shit is that? Son looks up and said, pow. Not so funny when it's your mother. Peace and God bless, Rahway. My name is Sinck. Enjoy.